All right. What's going on, YouTube? How is everybody? Facebook Live, what's going on? Twitter, Periscopers, how is everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you all had a very Merry Christmas. For those of you that are hopping on or seeing me for the very first time, my name is Ken Cloutier at GetMotivatedForSuccess.com. What I do is I help network marketers and entrepreneurs generate leads for their business, sponsor more reps, and make more money. And today, what I wanted to share with you in tonight's broadcast is habits that are preventing your success. Right? Habits that are preventing your success. And some of these you may resonate with, others maybe not, but understand that these habits are things that a lot of people do and don't even realize they're doing that are preventing their success. Thank you for that. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you as well. So I have a couple of notes here so I could remember exactly what I wanted to cover. But understand that these are habits that are, once you realize you're doing them, it's much easier to stop doing them. And when I heard these habits, I actually heard them from Ray Higdon and Mark Hoverson. They did a webinar that talked about some habits that are preventing your success, and I picked out a couple that I thought were so key because a lot of people do these, and I used to do them. I've been guilty of some of these habits as well, so I wanted to share them with you. So hopefully you have a quick pen and paper, or you're taking some notes, or you can watch the replay. So let's start with habit number one that is preventing your success. Okay, the first one is called compare-itis. Compare-itis. That is, you're comparing yourself to other people. What's wrong with me compared to the other person that's having all this success? What am I doing wrong? What's wrong with me? Am I too short? Am I, did I not go to the right college? Am I too old? Am I too young? Am I, do I not talk right? Do I have an accent? What's wrong with me? And a lot of people do this compare-itis. They view the success of somebody else, that they don't know how long they've been grinding at the business. They don't know, what obstacles they've been through, but they're looking at other people's top qualities and they're comparing them to their low qualities. In other words, you compare somebody that, sponsored 15 new people in their business, they just made $10,000, and you haven't sponsored anybody in 6 months and you're making $100. And you're like, what's wrong with me? There's nothing wrong with you. It's understanding that that person may have been at it for a little bit longer. They may have put more effort than you have. There's nothing wrong with you. It's just you need to continue to do the work that's going to get you the results that you're looking for, right? So it's compare-itis. Now, I'm going to give you a tip. If you have an organization already, right? If you have people under you in your network marketing business, there are people on your team that suffer from compare-itis. And a way to help alleviate compare-itis throughout your team is to edify and recognize fast success, but also recognize slow wins. I'm going to repeat that. Recognize fast success, like we all do, right? If you have a business team, you're always recognizing, and so just got in business a week ago and they've sponsored 5 people. This person's been in a day and they've sponsored 2 people, right? Fast success is awesome, and you need to edify that. You need to recognize that. But also take the time to recognize the slow wins, right? Here's a couple, they've been in for a year, they hadn't sponsored anybody for the first 8 months, and they've just put in their first 3 people in business. That's a slow win, but that's okay. Recognize them, because other people on your team that may not have the fast success are going to start having that compare-itis. They're going to start comparing themselves to other people. And when you do compare-itis, it slows you down, because now you think, oh, well, I didn't grow up in that same area, or I live in, Idaho, so there's no way I can have the kind of success that somebody down in Fort Lauderdale's having, right? That's baloney. That's baloney. So stop comparing yourself to other people. Focus, run your race. Run your race. What do I mean by that? Run the race that you have. The obstacles, the challenges that you have, other people may have the same challenges, worse challenges, less challenges, but you're dealt a certain card of hands, or you know what I mean. You're dealt a certain hand. right? Figure out what you need to do to play those cards well, and don't worry about the other people, what they have or what they don't have. Focus on you, run your race, okay? If you are going to compare, here's what I recommend you compare. Healthy compare yourself is to focus around your progress or possible results. So focus on how far you've come rather than how far you have to go. See, it's so easy to look and say, man, I've only hit this level. I have to sponsor 50 more people to hit this level. I have so far to go. Focus on how far you've already come, not where you have to go, right? If you focus on how far you've come, now you start to realize, wow, I am making progress. Things are moving in the right direction. You stop comparing yourself to other people, and you can now focus on your own race. And then, of course, focus on the possible results. If you keep doing the work that you're doing for your business, think about the results that are going to start happening. Think about all the people that are going to start registering because you kept contacting, you kept making the phone calls, you kept presenting your opportunity. That's healthy comparing. All right. So comparatitis is the first habit that is preventing your success. Habit number 2 is frustration. How many of you have been frustrated? Actually, I should raise both hands. I've been frustrated a bunch of times. Too many times to count. It's natural, guys. It happens, right? You get frustrated with where you're at. You're frustrated about your business. You're frustrated about the money you're making or not making, right? We've all been there. You can get frustrated. But let me tell you what frustration is, right? Here's what frustration is. Hope you guys can hear me okay. Frustration is the gap between where you think you should be and where you currently are. Frustration is the gap between where you think you should be versus where you are. So I've been in business for 5 years. I should be making $100,000 where you think you should be. I'm currently only making, I'm currently only making $20,000 a year in my business. I should be making 100,000, but I'm only making 20,000. So the gap between there is your frustration. You think you should be making 100,000, but you're only making 20,000 a year. I'm frustrated. See, it's the gap between where you think you should be and where you're currently at. Now, here is a tip. They're both false. They're both false. So you may be thinking, I should be here, but then have you been doing the work to get there? Have you been educating yourself to get there to 100,000? Have you been making the phone calls to get to 100,000? Right? Have you been putting in the real work to get to 100,000? 9 times out of 10, the answer is no. 9 times out of 10, the answer is I haven't been doing what I need to do. What other people that are making $100,000, I haven't been doing what they're doing. Right? So that's the gap. So I should be here, but I'm not doing the work. Versus where you are at $20,000. Oh, I'm so frustrated. But you know what? Your business is probably better than you think it is. Your business, if somebody else were to look at your business, would probably see things and be like, wow, your business isn't all that bad compared to where you think you are. It's usually better than what you think it is, because we're so hard on ourselves and we think we should be over here at 100,000. We're only over here at 20,000. Okay, so frustration comes from the gap of where you think you should be versus where you are, but they're both false. You're probably not doing enough work to get to, to have the kind of business that you want at 100,000, but your business really isn't that bad at 20,000. Okay, so if you understand where frustration comes from, it's easy to manage that, because you can look in the mirror and say, have I been doing everything that I need to be where I want to be? And if I look at my business, wow, you know what? 6 months ago, I wasn't making $20,000 a year. Now I'm making 20,000, so it's not as bad as I thought it was. It's not where I want to be, but it's not quite as bad as I thought it was either. So you have to look at that and help manage your frustration. Okay, that's a great way to manage your frustration. Hope you guys are getting some value from this. Okay, and then the third habit that I wanted to talk about that's preventing your success is take a serious look at how you view successful people. Take a serious look on how you view successful people, because I I've spoken with a lot of people that want to make a lot of money in network marketing, but then they'll, in the same sentence, they'll turn around and say, but, I wouldn't want to do it the way so-and-so does it. I wouldn't want to use my friends to make money. I wouldn't want to sell materials to make money from people in network marketing, right? And they view the people that are making money in network marketing as they're bad, they're terrible, they scam people, they sell products that they don't need to sell, they're making money off of products, yet they want to make $100,000, $200,000, $500,000 a year. See, a very powerful lesson I learned from Ray Higdon, he said, you will never become that which you despise. You will never become that which you despise. So if you're talking negative about wealthy people, you'll never be wealthy. If you're talking negative about people that make, $10,000 a month, $100,000 a month, and you think that they're doing something wrong and, immoral to make that money, and you're like, oh, I would never do that. I couldn't possibly do that. You'll never make $10,000 a month. You will never become that which you despise. So how do you view people that make money? How do you view people that are wealthy? Do you think, oh, they make so much money, they don't need that much money? Oh, why do they have a big house? Can't they just live in a 3-bedroom house? Why do they have to have a big house? Well, you'll never have that kind of house. You'll never drive that kind of car. You'll never have that kind of lifestyle if you despise that which you want to become. So think about how you view wealth. Think about how you view success. Think about how you view successful people, right? Now, I'm not saying there's bad eggs out there. I'm not saying that everybody's a saint. Okay, I'm not saying that. But what I am saying is if you're knocking wealthy people like that, without knowing them, without finding out their story, and you're just like bashing people that make a lot of money, then you'll never have that kind of money. Why do you think broke people talk negatively about people making money? Capitalistic society and everybody's making money and these big corporations are making all kinds of money. Again, I'm not saying they're saints, but here's a tip. Those same people that are broke and busted that are saying, oh, why are they making too much money? Why are they flying a Lear jet? Why are they doing this? This is so many people out there that don't have money. Well, if you despise those people, you'll never have the kind of lifestyle that they have. If you want to have it. Now, if you're content where you're at, then fine, have at it. But just understand that you'll never become that which you despise. So really think about how do you react to people that are wealthy? How do you react to people that make money? What is your moral compass, if you will, to that, right? So those are the 3 things that I wanted to chat with you about really quickly on the habits that are preventing your success. Comparatitis, okay? Comparatitis, frustration, and understanding the gap between where you want to be and where you currently are is what's causing you frustration. And then how you view successful people and success as a whole, because you'll never become that which you despise. Remember that. So the next time you get ready to say something negative about how somebody made money, how somebody's making a lot of money, whatever the case may be, take your robe off, put your Bible down, put your gavel down, and really start to think about how am I viewing these people? And if I truly want to make money in the same industry that a lot of these people are making money in, but I'm talking negative about them, how can I possibly make that kind of money too? Okay, so if you got value, feel free to share this out. For those of you that are in network marketing or home business and you are actively prospecting and recruiting people for your business, I have until January 1st, I think. I don't know, there's a couple more days that I'm having this free ebook. If you're struggling to strike up conversations, if you're having a hard time getting a conversation started, I have an ebook that's free right now. I'm going to start charging money next week, but it's free right now. It's called 99 Icebreaking Questions to Get the Conversation Started. And this is for you if you've been in for a long time in network marketing or you're brand new. This will help. It's going to teach you different ways that you can break the ice and strike up those conversations so that you can talk to people about your business. I find in people that I coach, some of my clients, the biggest struggle that people have is they're okay once they get the conversation started. They're okay even talking about the business. but it's getting that initial contact, that initial, hi, how are you, right? That initial conversation going that they struggle with. And if you don't talk to people, then you can't share your business opportunities. So this book is going to teach you how to get that conversation started. If you're interested in grabbing that ebook right now, it's 17 pages chock full of just awesomeness, if I do say so myself, right? I think it's awesome. You can get it for free right now. If you're on Facebook Live, click above the video here when I'm done, and I left the link. If you're on YouTube, underneath the video under Show More, I left the link. And if you're on Twitter or Periscope, you can either go to my Periscope profile and click the link, or go to scopewken.getmotivatedforsuccess.com. It's right there in the title on this Periscope, in this live tweet that I'm doing. So there you have it, folks. The 3 habits, or the habits that are preventing your success. Hope you took notes. Go back and watch this. Share this if you did get value. Share it with your teammates. Share it with people. Give them value, and they're going to like you even more, right? Spread the value. Spread the word. Okay? So, again, this is Ken Cloutier of GetMotivatedForSuccess.com. Hope y'all having an awesome, awesome start to your week. We're heading into the new year, and good things are happening in 2017. So that being said, guys, have an awesome night. Love you. Peace out, and we will talk to you soon. Bye for now. Bye.